Liverpool. There's a fantastic atmosphere here for the visit of fellow Merseysiders Everton, always one of the biggest fixtures in the English League's calendar. Well, it was worth the wait and worth all 3 points for Liverpool. Where a capacity crowd is eagerly awaiting the season's first Merseyside derby. And of course the return of Liverpool old boy Peter Beardsley. Here's your match commentator, Martin Tyler.
So Peter Beardsley has an early opportunity to embarrass Liverpool after he became surplus to their requirements. He's been impressive in his 4 games for Everton so far, but he's not yet scored for them. Today would, from Peter's point of view, be a perfect time to start. Trying to stop him, a Liverpool defence which has Gary Ablett back after suspension, but no Mark Wright, who's still on a long list of casualties, including Ian Rush and John Barnes. Ronnie Whelan has recovered from a knee problem, but such is the mixture of new signings and stand-ins that 6 of the 13 named by Graham Souness haven't previously sampled the special stress of these derby confrontations, including Dean Saunders, who at least has the benefit of some advice from his father, Roy Saunders, who was a Liverpool player back in the 50s. He faced Everton just once, but was a 4-0 winner that day. And Mark Walters also brings a family connection into his first Merseyside derby. His middle name is Everton. Everton have made changes for the first time this season, relegating Kevin Ratcliffe, their captain, to substitute, along with Polish international Robert Warszyka. Into the team come the utility player Neil MacDonald and striker Mike Newell. In the past, Howard Kendall has made concessions to Liverpool's pedigree by stiffening his defence for derby games, but this selection suggests that Everton really believe that they can win today. Ray Lewis from the outskirts of London, Great Bookham in Surrey. It's the 145th league meeting between the 2 great rivals. Liverpool, in fact, need just 1 goal to reach 200 over those matches. Mike Newell, an early tussle with Nicky Tanner. Steve Nicol, who is so versatile, is playing it right back, it seems, with Ray Houghton ahead of him down the touchline. And here's Steve McManaman, a former Everton supporter. Cross from Nicol is a testing one, and it bounces over Saunders and gave Everton a real problem. David Burrows gets the shot away. Oh! A thrilling start. 50 seconds. David Burrows. Would you believe it? It's his first competitive goal for Liverpool. And what a way to achieve it. Southall just, well, he was only waving it goodbye. He knew it was beyond him. The game's already restarted, but Liverpool, almost pitched here as underdogs, though they're the home side, have made an astonishing start. Here's Mark Ward for Everton. Everton have a corner. There's no time for Liverpool to relish the moment provided for them by Burrows. Not yet. There's plenty of time for Everton to get their bearings back again. But it's an early test of their ability to compete here. They're a goal behind. Keown got his head to it, then Tanner. Here's Saunders. McManaman. Ward's tackle, still 3 ahead of him for Everton. Everett. Here's MacDonald. It's a good try! Oh! Nearly as sensational as Burrows. Swerving just too much for Neil MacDonald. Well, shooting of the highest order. Often these occasions have been punctuated at the outset by nerves and almost tentative play, too much tension, but not here. This is superb. But Southall just was stunned by the power and the direction of David Burrows. Newell getting the better of Ablett. Oh, and it was Cottee presented with a chance by Ray Houghton's missed kick. And Tony Cottee, who either for Everton or his previous club West Ham hasn't scored at Anfield, had a golden opportunity to put that right. It almost came too quickly for him, and he simply buried the ball in the midriff of Grobbelaar. Just to confirm, it's Tanner who gives away a free kick here, alongside Ablett in the middle of Graham Souness's defence. With Burrows at left-back, here's Tanner, and Nicol at right-back. Ward, who prefers to play on the right. McDonald, it's a deep one, it's a useful one for Newell. That was Ebrel stooping in. McDonald, Sheedy is 11, McDonald 4. Newell's back header, Ebrel lines up the volley and hits the outside of the goal as Everton start to flex their muscles. And already Liverpool's lead is looking a fragile one. Mike Newell steered it on thoughtfully. Ebrel had the option then either to take it first time, as he did, or to pull the ball down. David Burrows has found the target for Liverpool in pre-season friendlies before, but he's been aching to get a goal in competitive circumstances. And it's been well worth waiting for. It's Walters who crosses. Saunders has pulled away. Is this a second? It is! And we haven't yet had 15 minutes. And Liverpool are triumphant at this stage. The apprehension that so many of the supporters brought with them to the stadium swept away here by two cleanly executed goals. And Saunders couldn't have seen too much of a gap against the formidable frame of Neville Southall here. But he just overpowered the goalkeeper, as Burrows had done earlier. Liverpool 2, Everton 0. Sheedy. That's delightfully delivered for Newell. He might have made a little more of the cross, but it's a corner in any case. In any other game, you might wonder whether there would be any Liverpool complacency, but surely not in this one. It is a position of some potential for Everton here. Butted away by Nicol. Back from Sheedy again, hit with pace, skimmed off the head of Burrows. Cottee, can he turn? He does, beaten down by Grobbelaar. It's another corner. It was a second genuine sight of goal in the half for Tony Cottee. Oh, Grobbelaar's come, and McMahon was the rescuer. He's always been adventurous, Bruce Grobbelaar, and his teammates know about his nature, and the cover was there. Ward's corner, Grobbelaar making no mistake. Obviously fiddling with that piece of paper in his left hand, Howard Kendall. All the plans and the preparation of the last couple of days really have counted for nothing. And they're not counting any chickens on the Liverpool bench. Mann falling into the trap of being in too much of a hurry. There is time. McDonald has it here. And uses it well. Sheedy. McDonald again. And he backed. Houghton. McManaman has got Walters to the left, Saunders to the right. Walters against Harper. The flag has stayed down, it's Saunders again! He's got the ability, as he showed when he scored the second goal here, to just drift away from defenders who have their eye on the ball. Tanner. So far so good for Graham Souness. 2-0 to Liverpool at half-time, and David Burrows with a goal after 50 seconds. The 200th that Liverpool have scored against Everton in the Football League, and it was worthy of the landmark. Dean Saunders getting the 201st in the 15th minute here, also cleanly struck from closer range. Terrific goals for Liverpool, who've had their problems defensively. Everton will feel that they're not out of it yet after a really terrific first half at Anfield. Liverpool 2, Everton 0. Well, before we get underway for the second half at Anfield, just a look at the skill of Dean Saunders, the positional skill here, which brings him his goal. He's pulled away from John Ebrell, who's been attracted to try and reach the cross from Mark Walters, but he's misjudged it. Saunders has stood his ground and read it perfectly, and he matched the positional work with a cracking shot that sped past Neville Southall. 22-year-old Mike Marsh is on for the second half in place of Ronnie Whelan, who's fallen victim to injury yet again. Everton 2 goals down, get the second half underway. Ablett immediately renewing his duel with Newell, and at the expense of a free kick which Sheedy has taken quickly. Harper. Newell faced by Burrows this time, and I think it was just a case of Mike Newell firing the ball across the face of the goal and hoping that something would accrue for Everton. Made Bruce Grobbelaar hop and jump, and it's produced a corner, which has been ruled by referee Ray Lewis to be on the Everton right. Sheedy started to go to the other side. Grobbelaar determined not to be caught out in these opening seconds of the second half. There's Keown. McDonald. Nice work from Sheedy. Watson is still forward. It's another corner. Everton want to vary it this time, or are thinking about it. It's a short one. Over Watson. Newell scrapping. One thing Everton won't be short of is motivation in these circumstances. Keown up for the succession of corners. Can't force another one. But with Mike Marsh on, Liverpool having to plug another gap. McManaman. Walters, who is adept at earning free kicks. Walters takes it and it hit the post. So much confusion there. But the ball was allowed to run all the way, almost in for Liverpool's third. Walters getting too close for his own comfort to Harper. And all this seconds after his free kick flew on and on and on against the post, which was guarded by Everton, and back into play. Tony Cottee, who was taken off in midweek at Sheffield Wednesday, has to endure the same indignity again. And Robert Barshika, with 14 minutes gone in the second half, is the first Everton substitute to be used this afternoon. Read it well again. Here's Houghton. Marsh. Through the centre is Houghton from the first time pass from Saunders. McManaman's gone to the left of Burrows, allowing Houghton to come through the middle, and he scored again. Liverpool have got their third. Ray Houghton. Everton drop their guard here, and they'll be appalled at the room that was allowed Houghton. And he kept his nerve and really looked Neville Southall in the eyes and walloped it into the back of the Everton net. Walters. Comprehensively dispossessed by Watson. Marsh. Certainly setting up through the centre. McMahon. There's McManaman, who was loitering on the left when Houghton strode unattended through the centre to deliver the third blow to Everton. Newell. He's getting no support from his teammates, and he feels no support from the referee. 16 minutes left. Maybe the heat of the weather, to say nothing of the heat of the battle, take its toll on the closing stages. Walters. McManaman is there first. Lovely work from him. A measure of the potential of teenager Steve McManaman. He kept the ball under such tight control that although Everton were closing in on him, they daren't risk a lunge which might have conceded a penalty. And Liverpool, their appetite is not diminishing. McMahon. Newell is away. Now Everton need to flood players into the middle. McDonald is coming in, Barshika is there, and Beardsley. Peter Beardsley will not thank me for telling you, but he hasn't scored a goal in the First Division since November last year. McMahon, away goes Houghton. It's a profitable area here for Liverpool. Saunders let it run. McManaman trying to juggle it through, and there are alternatives aplenty there for Liverpool. Beardsley. And this is Newell. Can Everton get one here? They do. Mike Newell, made by Beardsley. 11 minutes to go. Newell, who's had some difficult times in this game, but all credit to him for keeping going. And Peter Beardsley picked a very perceptive pass. And Newell confronted Grobbelaar and then beat him. Ablett was looking along the line, thinking about offside, but the flag stayed down, and it's 3-1. Watson. Saunders chases against Ratcliffe. Rosenthal is there. The two number 12s, and it was the one wearing red who flashed in a shot past his opposite number, and it was the fingertips of Southall that stopped Liverpool adding a fourth. This is typical of Rosenthal, really, who has proved himself to be a very lively substitute. He'd love to have more opportunities to be lively in the starting 11. Houghton, flag up, and Saunders twisting into the shot. Liverpool again able to get deep into Everton territory because Everton are defending with the two players on the post. Ablett is very left-footed and would like the ball to run behind. It has done. Beardsley couldn't prevent it. A sorry sequence of injuries there may be at Anfield, but Liverpool under Graham Souness still have enough left to collect 3 points. 3 more points at the expense of Everton. Ray Houghton got the third to make sure of the victory in the second half. It was a disappointing return to Anfield for Peter Beardsley, although he made the Everton goal for Mike Newell late on. But Everton never recovered from the moment David Burrows sent that arrowing shot past Neville Southall inside the first minute, backed up by a splendid second from Dean Saunders. Liverpool so unsettled at the moment that they were almost underdogs pre-game here on their own ground, but they've shown again that whoever plays for them, they should never be underestimated. Liverpool 3, Everton 1.